Wow, 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 wow. So the UFC is going to get rid of USADA for Conor McGregor. Wow, wow, wow. That's wow. So you telling me this one guy, I know who he is, a fucking UFC legend, not a UFC GOAT, a UFC legend. He the cash cow, the biggest draw of all time, determines if people could use steroids or not. Because that's what it really come down to. He broke his leg. We all seen it. We all seen he got juiced up. No way in natural hell that a man can go from his size, what he was fighting at. His last fight, he fought at 170. Man looking like 200 pounds, solid muscle. We all know what that was. Joe Rogan said it. Bisbing said it. There was no secrets. The man juiced up. Now we could say he juiced up to get over his injury, which, okay, people do that. And the UFC kind of turned their head and looked the other way because he was injured and they want their cash cow back. But everybody in the organization, everybody in my Kazmat voice, got to do the 6 months. So they said, we good on y'all. Contract over. We not re-signing. Because they want to get Conor McGregor out there. They want to get him out there for UFC 300, obviously. But why couldn't he go through the 6 month process? And if he got all of these steroids out of his system in these what has been about a year or so, a year and some change since he last fought, you ain't stopped using steroids yet? That's crazy, man. Come on. The UFC been in the rules for their cash cow. Dana White privilege is in full effect. So I already seen Sean Strickland, which it was a joke, but Sean Strickland said he ready to juice up. What about a TJ Dillashaw who was juiced up, came back, looked pathetic? Who was that? Alistair Overeem, who was built like a fucking tank, was juiced up. When he got off, we seen the outcome of that. I think he just retired from fighting, period. John Jones and these picograms. John Jones, who, by the way, is the GOAT. Michael Jordan of this shit. They murdered him about picograms. They even said his DC fight was a no contest, when clearly even DC admits, John, you could beat me regardless. But John still got a no contest over picograms. Then they made picograms legal. Maybe they was bending it a little bit, a teeny bit, a little smidge for John. But to totally get rid of it, this is wild. So basically, UFC already turning into some WWE shit. Anybody who's popping gonna get pushed to the front of the line so they can have titles. We see that. So now, any juice monkey in the world get in the UFC. It's free game. You come in, you put on 30 pounds of steroid monkey juice, and go on out there and get you a title. The guys who ain't doing it, those are the people who gonna suffer. Us fans, I ain't gonna say suffer because most people don't give a fuck about that. They just want to see an ass whooping. That's all they're about. But where's the integrity in the sport? I think the whole brand suffers because where is the integrity of sport? They don't give a fuck. They want their cash cow back. So January 1st, 24, get ready. All the cheating, which I guess it technically ain't going to be cheating, all the cheating is going to happen right before your eyes. I wouldn't be surprised if Volkanovski go from 145 champ to the 185 champ 2025. But I ain't saying Volkanovski will go down the steroid route. I don't think he that type of guy. I'm just giving an example. But if you like my shit, like it. Comment, subscribe, all that shit. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Alright, fuck with me.